Psychiatrists and psychologists are backed up. People are snapping and losing it because they have not taken the time to be still and know. Be still. Sometimes the best thing to do is to be still. And when I came back from Dubai just before the lockdown, and when I speak internationally, I earn $225,000 an hour. And when I got back and saw what was happening with the coronavirus, all my engagements had dried up that required gatherings for me to go speak to. It took the smile off my face. Write this down. Throw your net on the other side. When the Jewish carpenter was approached by the disciples and said, "We can't catch no fish," he said, "Throw your net on the other side." This is the time you got to be flexible, versatile, and adaptable. This is the era late Peter Drucker called it three C's: accelerated change, overwhelming complexity, and tremendous competition. This is a cocoon. I don't care how fast a caterpillar can run, it can never fly. And so this is a time that you have to work. Yes, you got to put your work together, that internal work and external work, and hold a vision already seeing accomplish the goal that you're working toward. And say to yourself constantly, victory is mine. When I decided to become a motivational speaker, and I want you to write this down, make yourself stand out. See, there's a lot of noise out here. Make yourself stand out. And when I was looking at the industry, it's governed by the philosophy of the Dale Carnegie course, which is a great course. They teach, tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. No, I didn't follow that. My mentor, Mike Williams, write this down. He wrote the book called The Road to Your Best Stuff. The Road to Your Best Stuff. He said, Brownie, never let what you want to say get in the way of what your audience wants to hear. Get to know them. What's their sweet spot? And all that getting, get understanding. See, Dale Carnegie course, they teach them. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Then tell them what you told them. No. Right now, you want to raise the bar on the quality of the customer experience that you provide. John H. Johnson said, there's no defense against an excellence that meets a pressing public need when it comes to the customer experience, because it will increase your business and increase your referrals. Yes, and your repeat business. The average speaker, they get around, according to National Speakers Association, around 25, 29 calls a year. I get over 3,000. I'm telling you what I know. I'm 75. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Oh, behave. You make me Randy, baby. Oh, come on. I did take my medication. And so this is your time. Do not go where the path may lead, where people are running scared. No. You want to be concerned, but you don't want to be consumed. Many people are they're missing the ball on this. You want to be concerned. You want to keep social distancing from people and the refrigerator. That's a hard part for me. Yeah, but not consumed with fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power. There's a power and presence in you. And love. Find something that you love, that you're passionate, and find ways to monetize it. Mind is speaking. And a sound mind. You can't be in a sound mind if you're scared to death. This is your time. Know that. There's an African proverb that said, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. There are people who are learning how and starting businesses, selling masks already, creating all types of things. What are you creating? Where are you going? What's going to be different about you when you emerge from here? Use this time to make a radical change in yourself so when you come out, you'll be at the top of your game. Oh no, this is no time to be fretting and be anxious. No, be anxious for nothing. You're made in the likeness and image of God. You've been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth. This is your time. Repeat that to yourself. This is your time. Sometimes you have to talk to yourself. It might be the most intelligent conversation you will ever have. Next thing is, create a ritual for yourself. I was up at 5 o'clock. You know why? I was listening to the old Les Brown. I got that confused. The young Les Brown. But it was done years ago. And I said, that's a bad dude. I said, I got to get that back. And my partner said, oh, you still got it. I said, oh, no, man. Listen to him. I want you to have a ritual that you're going to saturate your mind with things that can empower you, things that will expand your mind, things that will create a shift in your attitude. They did a study of some 3,000 top leaders and entrepreneurs, and they wanted to find out what was the common denominator among them that allowed them to reach their goals and to rebuild their lives when they face catastrophes and crises and all types of setbacks. And what they found that 85% of them reached their goals and were able to make a powerful comeback and rebuild their businesses and their lives because of their attitude. 15% because of their aptitude. I've got a saying, when life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Oh, behave, baby. You were born to win. It's something that you bring in here, something that you brought, something that you have. God said, that one there, what will his name be? His name will be James McNeil. I want that one there. Yeah. Yeah, he got something. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, what's that one name right there? Oh, that one right there? Oh, Brian. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You were chosen one out of 400 million sperm. You were born to win. You're a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. So be grateful that you're still here. Here's the thing. Be thoughtful and start strategizing and having goals that's beyond your comfort zone. Raise the bar on yourself. Why? Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone that you've never been. So you want to challenge yourself. What radical change are you going to make in yourself so that those goals that you have set for yourself, that you will be able to accomplish them? Here's something else. Get a coach. James McNeil is brilliant. He's talented. He's been able to generate millions of dollars in business. But more importantly, helping people to learn how to get centered, how to balance themselves. I want you to write this down. When things go wrong, don't go with them. That's what a lot of people are doing today. We hear about it in traffic rages, people just pulling in front of people, going crazy. One guy bumped a car, a bumper's, offender, and he got out and shot the man in the car in front of him 8 times. Come on. Who does that? When things go wrong, don't go with them. That's why it's important. That's why James' program is very important, above and beyond mine. Getting centered, getting still, and knowing that you will get through this. This has not come to stay, this has come to pass. Finding time for prayer and meditation. When I get up in the morning, I say, oh, Lord, thank you so much for this brand new day. All things work together for good for those who love God and for those who are called according to his purpose. And I have an affirmation on my wall that says, Lord, whatever I face today, together, you and I can handle it. That's very important. Write down 7 things, as I said, what you're grateful for. And then 7 things that you want to get out of the day. Most people are trying to get through the day. No, the days are important. So you want to make it work for you and make your story work for you. Because your story can distract, dispute, and inspire people from their story of feeling defeated. People grow from people and projects. That's you. When you tell people what you went through, when you tell people how you overcame it, that becomes their survival guide. And allow them to know it's not over until they win. That it doesn't matter what happens to you. It's what most important is what happens in you. When things go wrong, don't go with them. A friend of mine, he just lost it. He lost his job and became depressed and started drinking and started beating his wife, misplaced aggression. And she called me to talk to him, and I went to talk to him. He was sitting there on the couch. He had ran out the back door. I wish she had told me before I got there. Why she ran out the back door. I knocked on the door. He said, "Come in." I come in. He's sitting there with a gun. I said, "Hey, man, what's happening?" I said to myself, "Can I run fast enough to get the hell out of here?" Let me tell you something. I was thinking maybe I should sing a song or something to him. You know what I mean? What a friend we have in Jesus. I didn't know what to do. He's sitting up there looking all crazy. What's happening, Brownie? Uh, you are. I'm so glad, man, that you have come to yourself. You know what? You make me feel kind of nervous here. How you like my new hairstyle? He started laughing. He said, "Yeah, you're looking a little crazy." I said, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you." Don't worry. I said, "Well, I won't worry. If you could just put it the hell down, would you put that gun down right now?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Listen, this is not come to stay. Don't take a permanent solution for a temporary situation. You're stronger than this. Where's this person I know? I know you. What happened, my friend? Is he still here? Is he back there? Can he hear me now? Can he hear me?" "Yeah, I heard you. You got this, man. You're scaring your wife and your family. You scared the hell out of me. You got this. Do you hear me? And we're going to get some help for you. I want you to be open to that. Are you willing to be open for help?" You think it'll help me, Brownie? Yes, it will. What do I teach? Ask for help. Not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. And ask for help. And don't stop until you get it. Yes. All of us have our moments in the Garden of Gethsemane. When my mother died, I watched her take her last breath. I never saw anybody die before. I didn't think I could come through that. I went through a divorce at the same time. My best friend, Boo Boo, left waiting on a liver transplant. I didn't think I could come through that. But because of God's grace and mercy, I was supposed to be someplace else. And I realized I wasn't. This is a God moment. This is a God moment. He said, "Thank you so much." I said, "Man, give me a hug. I wish I could body slam you, but I'm 75 now. I can't fight like I used to." And we both hugged. And he kissed me on the cheek. I said, "Now, don't do that no more. Now, don't go." don't go overboard here. And as he's walking away, I said, behave, baby. I got that gun and put it in my pocket. Come on. There are people losing, yeah. That's why I say get James' program and get it for some other people too. You got to spread the peace. Got to have a program for yourself. I'm encouraging you, go online and find Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome. You see me speaking to over 80,000 people. I was so frightened out of my wits, I don't even remember giving this speech. Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome. And the one called It's Possible. Get that. I talk about the bamboo tree. And another one called You Deserve. Get that one too. And Getting Unstuck. If you watch those over and over and over again, let that be a part of your morning ritual. Whatever you watch, the first 20 minutes when you wake up in the morning will control the spirit of your day. You have something special. You got greatness in you. And when you recognize that you have greatness, you don't know what your limits are, so you act like you don't have any. You have a power voice. Make your voice in your experiences and your knowledge work for you. Attention is the new currency. With your story, and I'm teaching people how to access their power voice, you draw attention to yourself, your story. Name and game is attention. That's the new currency, attention. To be able to attract attention and create a customer experience, to hold attention and to direct attention. Politics, it's about the story of the former state legislator. Everybody told me he can't win, he's off the air now. They took his power base, the microphone. 22-year incumbent. He had more money than I did. 22-year incumbent. All the community leaders supported him, people that I'd helped. And they told me, you can't win, Brownie. Forget about it. Here's what politics is about. The story you tell about yourself, the story you tell about your opponent, the story your opponent tells about you, and the story they tell about themselves. And whoever is most effective in telling the story, that's who will win. And I won 3 terms in the Ohio legislature, passed 14 bills my first term. I resigned my 3rd term to go back home to take care of my mother, who I promised to buy her a home, to take care of her. I promised her, you get old, you will never go to a nursing home. I can hear my sister now. Leslie, are you sitting down? What's wrong with Mama? Mama has breast cancer. I'll be right there. You just got reelected to the Ohio legislature. Did you hear me? I will be right there. Leslie, we've already done the research. There are wonderful nursing homes here in Dade County. Don't you touch her. I'll be right there. I promise, Mama. We will take care of her. She raised 7 will be there when she takes her last breath. When I rung the doorbell, a friend of hers, Miss Mildred, was there. She said, oh my God, Leslie, Mamie, Leslie's here. I heard my mother say, I knew he would come. I knew my boy would come. Is there somebody that you love? Somebody that has been everything to you, that if something happened to them, you would want to be there for them. You have the ability to do that. I didn't do what I'm doing now because I was suffering from possibility blindness. I didn't think I could. I didn't think I could compete with people with PhDs and MBAs and years of corporate experiences that I didn't have. You don't know what you can't do. You don't know enough about yourself that you can say, oh, I can't do that. I can't come back from this. No, you don't know enough. We don't know how strong we are until we have to be. Tell me what I know. Come over a rough road. And I believe that the fact that you're listening to me now, everything I'm saying, you know it already in your heart. Where your heart is, there your treasure is also. So as you look at yourself, look at your life, invest in you. Warren Buffett was asked the question, what's the most important investment that one should make? And here's a guy with billions of dollars, as you know, in real estate and in the stock market. He said the most important investment you can make is in yourself. In yourself. Because you are the money. Whatever you lost, you can create it again. Walt Disney filed bankruptcy 7 times and had 2 nervous breakdowns, but he did not stop. He didn't quit. Walter P. Chrysler failed in the automobile industry 49 times, but he did not stop. Keep the faith, baby. Oh, you got it like that. Absolutely. You got it like that. Yes. And so as you think about your goals and your dream, we've gone from brick and mortar to click and order. Now, in the comfort of your home, with your power voice, with your story, with your knowledge and your skills, you can earn money in the comfort of your home. Virtually, training, speaking, giving people hope when there's hope in the future that gives you power in the present, creating new opportunities for yourself, creating strategic national and global partnerships. This is a time for mental resolve. This is a time to upgrade your skill set. Yeah, we've gone from brick and mortar to click and order. Yeah, and it's a time to create collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. Don't try and do this by yourself. No. It's a time to create collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. And I'm so glad to be a part of this community. I'm so glad that I got a call to participate, to share this moment with you. You and I are cut from the same cloth. We are branches of the same tree. And what I've done is only a tip of the iceberg of what you are going to do. Because you got it like that. Oh, behave. Yes, you do. So I like to leave this with you. I apologize for going over. I have some things I want to, other things to share with you. But if you want to do what Flash Company magazine said recently, the most powerful tool you have, your superpower, is the ability to communicate. I want you to go to lesbrownpowervoice.com. Let me work with you. You have a business, you have to tell the story about your business. You're involved in multi-level marketing. You want to be the voice that transforms people individually and collectively with your story, with your knowledge, with the things that you've overcome. This is your time. I'm telling you, this is your time. Take the time and go to Les Brown Power Voice. I'm looking for a few people. I don't want to work with everybody. People I work with, they become very successful, make a lot of money. Why? They call me and they say I have the Midas touch. You know why? Because I don't touch everything. We have to vet you. I just had a class just in, and I'm looking for some hungry people. People that are hungry are unstoppable. People that are hungry are relentless. People that are hungry take no prisoners and eat the wounded. People that are hungry are non-negotiable when it comes to this thing called life. They know they were born to. Listen to me. Listen to me, Linda. You were born to win. Coming out of here will be millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses. You will not Be a witness. It's a God moment. From my lips to God's ears. Yes. You have something special. You have greatness in you. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. I'll be looking to hear from you. We have a lot of fun. I'm gonna pull that story out of you. I'm gonna teach you how to use that story. I have another speaking summit coming in, and so now I'm exposing speakers and writing their forwards for their books and promoting them. I wish I could have had that when I started out, but the guys at the top, they thought I was competition. There's 8 billion people on the planet. That's enough for everybody. I had 5 children that are in the business and 5 doing other things. I have 10 altogether. God said, be fruitful and multiply. I took him seriously. 15 grandchildren and 4 great grandsons. I'm suing the people who came up with the rhythm method. I got rhythm. The rhythm method does not work. Oh, no, he didn't go there. Yes, he did. You have something special. You have greatness in you. God bless you. God bless your dream. God bless America. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak to you and to listen to me. And I appreciate the opportunity always to share a few moments with you. Thank you. Bye for now.
Oh, yes, you do it again. You keep doing this. You know, like no, that was just amazing, and it was so so beautiful. And some of those stories I think really hit home because, you know, we have to own the fact that there are challenging times, but we have to take action to actually make it happen. I mean, I just think you can see the comments. People have just been going crazy. So I really really love you, my man. I thank you
I
so much
love you.
for us all this time. It's been amazing.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Apologize for going over, but I appreciate this opportunity that we have together.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you very much, sir.